इंडिया 150 रन का पीछा करते हुए मैच हार चुकी है और मुंबई का सितारा चमक चुका है। सो लेट्स डिस्कस इच वन ऑफ द इवेंट्स इन डिटेल, बट इंट्रो के बाद West Indies won the toss and came to bat first with the help of Kings 28 of 19, Powell's 48 of 32 and Puran's 41 of 34. West Indies managed to give a target of 150 runs to India. I think Puran's inning was the biggest crime for West Indies as he was doing just opposite of what he was doing in IPL and MLC. He started scoring at a strike rate of 250 plus but ended up scoring at 120 only. That's what restricted West Indies to a low score. For India, Arshdeep and Yuzvendra Chahal took 2 wickets each and Hardik Pandya and Kuldeep Yadav took 1 wickets. When India came to chase the score, they lost 2 early wickets. Both the opener went on a low score only. But after that, Sky and Tilak, the MI Bloods, stabilized the innings. Sky scored 21 of 21 and Tilak Verma scored massive 39 of 22. At a strike rate of 177. He scored at a highest strike rate among all the top 7 batters of the Indian team in this inning and he is showing all the qualities to be a future star for Indian cricket team. In future, both these MI blood, Sky and Tilak is going to rule the Indian cricket team. After this massive inning of Tilak Verma, I don't know how India lose this match. As Hardik Pandya came to bat at 5, I don't know who is deciding the batting order, how he can come ahead of Sanju. I mean, Sanju can go to as low as number 5 at most. He can't bat at number 6. He can't be your finisher. I think Hardik Pandya was the finisher prior to this, but since last few matches he has started coming at number 5 without any valid reason. I think Pandya should stick to his finishing role and let Sanju bat at number 5. Sanju at least showed the intent to win this match, but again a run out became the reason for our loss. That was heartbreaking because Sanju could have won us the match from that point on also, because only 37 was needed of 30 and that's not a big deal for Team India. Hardik Pandya did the biggest crime anyone could have done at this point. He scored 19 of 19. Can you believe it? The finisher of our team, the Pandya, Kung Fu Pandya, I don't know how many names he have. He was our finisher. He was our finisher. But he scored one at 100 strike rate and wasted 19 balls. If somehow he could have scored at least at 130 strike rate, then also we could have a chance of winning this match. But we did not have any batter after Akshar Patel in this match because at number 8 we had Kuldeep Yadav. So we were destined to lose this game. I think in the next game we will choose only 2 spinners and rest either of Kuldeep or Chahal. I think Chahal is good spinner, but there is no point of playing him if you are not playing him in the World Cup. So let Kuldeep play the game. At the end, Arshdeep gave us some hope by hitting 2 fours at 2 consecutive balls, but his efforts were not enough to win us the match. At the end, India lost the match by 4 runs. So here is an interesting stat for you. India lost while chasing a target of 150 or below only 4th time. 2 times under MS Dhoni captaincy and 1 in the captaincy of Rahane and 1 in Hardik Pandya's captaincy. So Hardik Pandya should be ashamed of this because he not only he lost while chasing a target below 150, but also he lost the 200th in T20I for India. Prior to this, India had won first T20I, 50th T20I, 100th T20I and 150th T20I. But India lost 200 T20I because of Hardik Pandya. The positives for Team India were Kuldeep Yadav and Chahal's comeback and the future star Tilak Verma's inning. If India would have won this match, then Tilak Verma would have been our man of the match. But sadly we lost this game. Before ending this video, I would like to share a wonderful stat with you. Stat is about the number of instances the top scorer of the team scored at a 150 plus strike rate. Rohit Sharma is leading this chart. He has played 18 such knocks, Virat 16 knocks and Surya Kumar Yadav 12 knocks. After that, KL Rahul 7, Yuvraj Singh 5, Dhawan 5, Shreyas Iyer 5. I think Surya Kumar Yadav will leave behind Rohit Sharma by the next year's T20 World Cup, because whenever he has scored a half century in the T20I, he has scored at 150 plus strike rate. Only one of his half century came at a strike rate of below 150 and that was at 147, not 2 below. So he has that ability and he will surely surpass Rohit Sharma by the end of T20 World Cup. So that's all for today. I will come back before the second T20I with my predicted playing 11. And if you are interested in movies, you can watch OMG 2 trailers review on my channel. So if you like this video, like and share this and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.